what you will need to tie the Withy Pool Rig. Okay, so in this case I've got a curved shank size 4 from Ridge Monkey, a micro barb. I've got 35-pound coated hook link in brown from One More Cast. I've got some hook beads. I've got some 1BB shot. I've got some micro ring swivels, a piece of shrink tube, and a stripping tool. Now, in this case, I'm going to be using my teeth to strip this because it does, in my view, make it easier. We're going to pull off around about 11 inches and we're going to trim, or strip I should say, about 3.5 inches of it. So with no further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, as you can see, I've trimmed off about 3.5 inches. It's just about there. So now we're going to go ahead and tie a simple knotless knot. It's going to be a 5-turn knotless knot. Okay, it's going to go through the eye, obviously from the front to the back. Hold it, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we're going to go back through the eye like that. So it's exiting the front of the hook. Okay. Right. So now then, we're going to give it a little pull tight. So now, as you can see, we've got right up to there. We've still got stripped. All right. So now we are going to put the shrink tube on. Okay, pull it down. Now, when you do this, you only just about want it over the eye. All right. Don't be tempted to go all the way down like that. That's not what you're looking for. The bend is going to be horrendous. So, as you can see, there's the eye. All you're doing is going over that much. All right. Okay, now we're going to steam her down. Okay, so the kettle's boiling. As you can see, the shrink tube's on, and I've left around about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch of stripped braid sticking out the end. Okay, let's go ahead and steam this. Once you get to that point, just pull it over opposite the point of the hook, almost like a bow. Trying hard, obviously, not to burn yourself. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. Okay, now we're just going to blow it. Turn the kettle off. Okay, so blowing it, that will cool it down, and then you can let go. Okay, that's what you're left with. Okay, now we're going to put the other bits and pieces on it. Okay, that's what you got. So let's start with the micro ring swivel. Okay, over the point. Oh, without dropping it, obviously, because some of us have got enormous fingers that look like sausages. Okay, there she blows. Okay, push her around. Take yourself a hook bead. I always start it on like that first and then move my hand to a better place in order to push it on. Okay, over she goes. Push around just so it's in line with the barb. Okay. Okay, so it's in line with the barb. Very little else to do now. So a 1BB shot, and we're just going to position it at the end of the strip section. Okay, so we're going to do it about a little bit up from there. Actually, we're just going to, I'm going to have to bite this on with my teeth, obviously, so I'll be right back. Okay, just like that. Okay, so there is basically the finished rig. Let's hold it by the swivel so you can see how it sits. It sits like that when it's sitting on the bottom, and then all we do to finish is, I tend to tie these a little bit shorter than this normally, but for camera purposes I'm gonna keep her as she is, and you're gonna do a figure of 8 loop knot. Okay, so round like that, twist the bit that you're holding in your thumb and finger, and then pull her through. There you go, nice little neat figure of 8 loop knot. Trim off the tag end. And there you go, the finished rig. Let me put the camera up straight. And there you go. What I do with this bit, I mean, I know some people put an anti-tangle tube on it. You really don't need that. It's a semi-stiff hook link anyway. So what I do is I cut a tiny little piece of the anti-tangle tubing, and I put that over that piece, and then push that over my quick change. And what that does is that gives it one more pivot, if you like. You're not doing it to cover up the quick change. You want the loop in the bottom of the quick change to stick out. So now you've got this action. Alright, so you've got something that moves as well. But that is the basic Withy Pool Rig. And we are, you know, you're looking for that rotation. So there's your rotation. I think you'll agree there's very few rigs that give you that sort of rotation. You know, it's great, isn't it? You know, and that's what makes this a really good rig. Sits on the bottom nice, sits over chod, sits over any sort of light weed, and it's a great rig. It really is a great rig. Anyway, thank you very much for watching me waffle on, and hopefully there'll be some more rig videos coming shortly. Log on to Carp Angler TV to see if there's any more rig videos when I do them, and obviously go on our website carpangler.com, where you can pick up all of the bits and pieces I've used to make this rig. And I thank you.